Using simple materials like joint compound or plaster, you can create art even if you don't know how to draw. All you need is a canvas and joint compound, plain old sheetrock, mud, and any flat tools, spatula, a scraper or a putty knife, and something with a straight edge like a ruler. I hope that you will have fun. Let me show you. My joint compound was a little bit chunky, so be sure yours is nice and smooth, or you can add a tiny bit of water to make it a little bit thinner. All we're doing is getting the sheetrock mud or plaster onto the canvas thick enough to be able to make an impression in it. I'm not good at measurements. I would say 1/16 of an inch maybe. Just deep enough to be able to make an impression in it. I shouldn't have used such a large canvas. This one is 24 by 24, I think. Hopefully you can fit the ruler, but put it in the center, and hopefully you can just pick it up and move it. And you want to move it all the way around to make sort of a sunburst pattern. Oh my, don't have blue chalk paint there. The canvas should look somewhat like this when you're done. We need to let it dry. Well, mine looked like this, but yours probably will look better. Depends on the ventilation. A little longer if it's obviously humid. It should not, however, include a hair. That's gross. Next, what we want to do is seal the joint compound so that it doesn't crumble. A traditional art type of acrylic varnish. So mix with it a little bit of paint. This is where you get to choose what color you want the canvas to be. I mixed about 3 parts of the varnish to 2 parts of the paint. Get any type of brush, any size of brush you want, and just brush on your mixture. We just want to cover the whole surface of the canvas. Just one coat, and then we'll let it dry. Is the fun part. Get some, well, a metallic of your choice, a gold or any paint of your choice, really. I chose a gold metallic. It's called Golden Ticket by DIY Paint. But any kind of metallic, if you want to use rose gold or silver, bronze, whatever you prefer. And get a palette knife or a regular knife or a putty knife, and just get some paint on there and hold it as parallel to the canvas as you can, and just lightly drag it onto the raised parts, the high points. I'm being pretty chintzy with my paint. It's kind of important that you only hit the raised portions in order to have that dimension. You can see I switched to a plastic putty knife. You can hold that also as parallel to the canvas as you can, and that's an optional way for you to apply your paint. Geometric shapes, you can use a comb and drag it through whatever shapes you want, or straight lines would also be crazy, but I see no reason why it won't work. So this is press and seal that I have painted on. I put press and seal over my painting. It painted it and thought, hey, that's holding it together. So I taped it to this while I was painting this much. So I cut it off, and I'm decoupaging it to the thing. And I added water to this decoupage, to this Mod Podge, because I wanted it a little thinner so I could sort of pour it, or else it would take forever. So does that make sense? I like it like it is. It's really pretty, but the colors are still a little too bright for the living room area. Regardless, I'm going to put this decoupage on there so that it will stick. I mean, it's glue, for Pete's sake. It will attach it. And then I could paint over it. Paint some more. I think it might be brilliant, but it might be just weird. So I'm just gonna spread this around. I really need the edges to stick. Not enough. I should get a sponge. A sponge would make more sense. So if you don't want to buy wall art that is very expensive new, just thrift some old framed art and try this. You can even get just cardboard and put press and seal over that and paint that. Now what are you going to do, Kristen? Now what? I didn't know. Exactly. I think I'm going to use my wedge. I'm planning on using this and just sort of wiping on some more layers. And then I'm going to hang it in my living room. The edge shows and that looks bad. So I'm covering up this space. I'm using what's called pixie dough by Paint Pixie, but you can also use paper clay. You can find that at Hobby Lobby or any of those craft stores. And so I made those molds, and then I used a glue gun to glue them all around the frame, the edge of the painting. And then I used my golden ticket by DIY Paint. You could also use an acrylic metallic gold or silver and just painted it on there. Close up, it looks pretty rough, but from a few feet away, it's going to look amazing. I also painted the frame, and so I used my golden ticket on the frame as well. And you'll see from far away, it looks smashing. As always, thank you for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you, and please let me know if you try this. I would love to know.